that most pharmacists recommend to their patients for toenail fungus. So the first thing is Fungi Nail. So Fungi Nail is something that I like to recommend when you come in and you want your toes to be the proper coloration. If you want, just to get rid of the fungus in general, that's one of the top products I recommend. Now, the tricky thing with toenail fungus is that it is hard to treat. So just know whenever you do have toenail fungus, you do have to give it at least a good 4 to 6 weeks to get rid of it, more like 6 to 8 weeks. So it's going to take let me just be honest with you. It's going to take a good 90 days, okay? You have to really work at getting rid of toenail fungus. I believe in tricking the toenail or tricking your body and getting something that will work properly. So I usually recommend 2 products, maybe even 3, because it is something aggressive and it's going to hang around forever. So I also believe in using tea tree oil. So tea tree oil does have some antifungal, antibacterial properties. I always recommend using the Fungi Nail. You want to make sure and really get as far as you can around the toes, under the nail, on top of the nail as much as possible. You paint it on there and you get a Q-tip and you apply the the tea tree. No, that's something else. My bad. You take the tea tree oil and you really want to sweep around with a Q-tip. A lot of times you don't want to put the tea tree oil straight on the skin. So you can get some kind of vehicle or some kind of maybe some Vaseline, some Aquaphor or something just to mix a little bit with it. And then, comb around the area, sweep around the area with a Q-tip to get a good covering along with the Fungi Nail. So those 2 together, that will be really good. And I would say less than 90 days, that fungus should go away. At least do it twice a day and be on top of it. I always tell patients or customers that come to the pharmacy, if you're not going to stay on top of the routine, if you're not going to be serious about taking care of it, don't even ask for help. Just let it, just have a fungus toenail. Just leave it as that. But you have to understand it does take a minute. The third thing that you may find that is odd would be Vicks Vapor Rub. Let me see if I can find that. Vicks Vapor Rub. So Vicks Vapor Rub, I know you're like, that is for rubbing on your chest. That is, to help open up your nasal passages, even putting on the bottom of feet if you have a cough or a cold and you're just feeling ill with a cough or cold. But Vicks Vapor Rub is a little secret that I have. It's probably not too much of a secret, but you do, I would alternate that with using the Fungi Nail as the baseline, and then you use the Vicks Vapor Rub. Do the same as the tea tree. Get a Q-tip, rub around the toes, rub under the toenails as much as possible on top of, and that also gives some kind of antifungal action. So to recap, we want to go ahead and do the Fungi Nail for the baseline. Do that twice a day. And one day use the Vicks Vapor Rub. I know it sounds weird, but trust me on this. This does help. And then you want to next day use the tea tree oil. And with less than 90 days, your toenail fungus should be ready for springtime and summer.